stages, and they will want to carry that on. I'm expecting a very, like, hot out of the gates performance from Team Liquid Citadel. They've probably kept everything quite close to their chest, because when you get into a situation like this, when you start to get to playoffs, people will start to study the best team in the region, maybe one of the best teams in the world as well. So you're going to have a lot of eyes on you. Wouldn't be surprised if scrims were
It's
very
looking
private from them
pretty
as well.
good.
Can we talk about the Cavs that we've included too, with all of our teams boot camping out here, all in person? You'll be able to hear the energy, see the reactions of these players. But again, I have to highlight the fact that Liquid Citadel being in Group A, when you have the likes of Space Station, who obviously, you know, could not have made it here into the playoffs, but then you have TSM, yeah, we lost. And then you're facing off against FlyQuest, a team that's been in Group B.
I should probably post a short.
Where that middle of the pack was in the group stages for Group B, now against a Titan like Liquid Citadel, who
I'm definitely gonna do that.
Onto this bracket. Now, as you take a look at FlyQuest and their starting lineup, Dan, what is one thing that stands out the most to you, aside from Cart being Hulk himself?
Yeah, I think the big thing is going to be, you know, are they also playing at a boot camp? I remember we spoke to the coach and there was discussions that they would be. Was everyone flown out? Could everyone make it? Is going to be another question I have. I heard rumors of maybe Velocity not being able to make the LAN, might be playing on Ping instead. So that's going to be a curious one and could affect things. We'll have to see. But I do love this roster.
Okay.
I think that it has been a fantastic rebuilding period. If you think about preseason playoffs, how... well, they didn't even get to preseason playoffs, right? It was very disappointing for them that they weren't able to progress, especially a team with the history that FlyQuest does in Marvel Rivals Ignite. But now they have found their roster. They've been able to build from that, and I do think they can put up a test here against Team Liquid Citadel. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say, yeah, they're going to come out and slap.
I gotta see if it's loud or not.
Very difficult, but I'd like to
Forgot
believe
about
they
that.
can at least get a map here, Vic.
I mean, when you
Let me
also
get
consider
an
like
AirPod.
Juicy and Melee were playing originally on Ping here, and now being able to see a lot more of these teams together in person, I feel like it's going to be a very different look. And I like, as you mentioned, the changes, including Cart into the mix, has just brought them so much success. That's why they're here right now in this double eliminations playoffs bracket. And there you go. We get to see their lovely faces in the back here, just making sure everybody's locked and loaded. Maybe some players actually not even making their way there fully just
It's
yet,
gotta
but
be
it's
so
all about
awkward
what is on the line
if it's
right
like
now. Not
if you're
only
like
for our
a
top three teams who do get to
non-face
punch in
cam
their
player.
ticket into that
You have
DC
to have a
finals,
camera
but
on
then
the whole
seeing, oh
time.
gosh, the lovely faces of our players once again. It's been so long.
So definitely some players.
This is
playing
awesome,
from
though.
home, so a little bit
Bet it's
different.
fun.
They'll be going up against the TLC, who are all playing together on LAN, and that is always going to be a difficult thing to go up
One
against. But
second.
of course, if they do win, it makes it even more impressive. Now, as we look at two hot players coming into this one, Veswa and Kart, both incredible vanguards here, Vic. We can look at the statistics. Two very different vanguards in the terms of their hero pool, but certainly important to their team here.
Yeah, permaban the Rogue. I mean, if you're gonna want to deal with that now, with Rogue getting her buffs where she's not in team up jail, regardless, it's just Vez is so strong.
Okay,
and then
I'm
you look at the other side
testing.
of where Cart has made some insane plays.
Wait, this
whether it be
isn't
from the
not
whole
helping.
Exile that
Okay,
we saw
hold on.
to the Star-Lord right before he was able to try to execute, clearing out the point. I mean, so much awareness from Cart, as we've highlighted him being a great addition to this team.
Yeah, certainly some of the best Vanguards in the game, and if you want to learn yourself how to play Vanguard in ranked, believe me, I need people to start to.
I can't tell if
It's
it's
getting very
lagging or not,
frustrating
or
in
if
a
it's
ranked
just
games.
my phone.
These are the guys you want to be watching. The way they dominate space, the way they help the rest of their team and create angles for them as well, with the pressure that they apply to oppositions.
Hello,
it is
test,
beautiful to
mic
watch. So they're
test.
going to be two of our key players to look at throughout this one, Vicky. And I mean, all of them are going to be key players to look at, really. That's one of the beauties of
It
Marvel
doesn't seem
Rivals,
that
is
bad,
no one
actually. I can
really
hear
get
it now.
carried through. If someone is underperforming, the team is definitely going to feel it.
And
What-
especially against the Titans that are a team Liquid Citadel.
What about
There's
here?
So little room for error here, and just the flexibility that this team has in terms of the compositions that they've rolled out with. Again, it's going to be a testament to see how strong that middle of the pack was originally in that Group B phase when we were looking at group stages. Now against the Titans on the other side, where they really didn't have to get matched with that energy. It's going to be exciting to dig
Alright,
into
think I got
this
it.
first map.
Well, speaking of maps, we can take a look at where we're going to be going in terms of map selection for this first game of the day. To give you reference for the group stages,
I'm gonna check on
TLC
YouTube
10-0
real
in
quick.
stage 1 so far. FlyQuest are 6 and 5 on all maps. So it's definitely a more dominant statistic for Team Liquid Citadel, but we are going to start off with Burnin T'Challa, which I believe we have not seen TLC play so far, but we have seen FlyQuest on it during those group stages, so we'll have to see whether maybe
Okay.
they can get a little bit of an advantage. They played it
Looks
3
good on
times throughout the group
YouTube.
stages, Vic, and they are 2-1.
I'm
So
just
that's a
gonna
pretty
be
good record to start.
updating the settings
one
on
of those,
there.
series
Well, the
actually, I believe it was
first
against Energy
match
Shock, where they
gets
took
started.
over
Oh shit.
2-0
No.
which really set them up for
My
success
ace
in
hat.
MSC, Museum of Contemplation, where it was a rather closer game for them. But already already having that experience going into Burden.
Dude, I need to like get a steamer to fix this brim. It's so bad.
Best of 5, so you get to have a little bit more leeway, but it's also about determining how
Like-
you carry the momentum into these different maps. Starting once again in a beautiful
Whatever.
flyby of Burden T'Challa.
Well, last time FlyQuest, they locked Gambit, Rocket, they banned Gambit, Dino, Rocket, and Mantis.
Okay, that should be a lot better.
3.5, we're gonna see some
Let me
similarities
update my
here
settings on
to what we
YouTube.
saw in EMEA. Mantis being whipped away almost instantly by the majority of the teams, and then Gambit often being locked with that being the case. It's like, okay, you want to get rid of Mantis, we will happily play Gambit, but then usually Rogue ban will follow afterwards for good reason.
Yeah, Rogue is really fun.
Going through just our previous regions and
I'm gonna
seeing
post
how
some
they
Rogue
play out with
clips
some of the
today.
strengths that Liquid Citadel could roll out with. We're gonna have to find out too, with a lot of teams now leaning into the fact that they have, whether it be from scrims, the information that some teams may still not be comfortable rocking out with the Gambit. Maybe they're gonna be leaning into triple strat, where it's very weak nowadays here too. As you get to see the lads here in Team Liquid Citadel having a great time getting locked and loaded.
Yeah, my good friend, our good friend, Vodable, and of course Ryan Central keeping tabs on how many locks and bans we've had so far. And in EMEA, Mantis was first banned 19 times already in playoffs. So expect that to be somewhat similar here. But of course, we know from region to region, we do see a little bit of a difference in preference when it comes to hero selection. Rogue was second banned 19 times as well. So again, we're seeing a pattern develop here. And in terms of saves, Gambit was saved 19 times. Cyclops was saved 6 times. And then it changes a little bit. I think Rocket was saved around 7 times, but we saw some Wolverine, we saw some Cat, some Daredevil, some Luna. Plenty of options for people to go after those very heavy initial locks and bans.
Makes you wonder here, Gaskin, with the season 8.5 changes, how that's going to play things out, right? When you have the Cyclops and Wolverine team up and you see the Cyclops getting protected, does that auto-proc a ban onto the Wolverine to help enable your Vanguards? A lot of these players now, as we take a look at FlyQuest, I love the fact that, once again, we have these player cameras, but also to showcase the expression of our players and what's really on the line here.
Yeah, there's a lot on the line, because if you think you've only got to win a few matches and then you're there, you've qualified for mid-season playoffs, right? There's only 8 teams in this bracket. You win this one, you suddenly are automatically in top 6, you win again, and then you are in top 3. You've got mid-season finals secured, and then of course you want to start
I think I messed something up.
finals. You want to try and win as much prize money as you can. If you drop down into that lower bracket, suddenly that run becomes a lot more difficult to try and get all the way there. Not saying it's impossible, you want to start off as hot as you can here in these early games, which, you know, the expectation, Vic, is that TLC are favorites here, right? They should be winning this one. I think that's where I'm leaning. I'm sure that's where you are leaning, and I'm sure that's the majority of the community are leaning as well. But the real question for me is, if we see TLC tested, if FlyQuest are able to just get a map, suddenly it could change things.
Here we go. This is what we were expecting as we get started with the pick and ban phase, everyone. It did get a little kickstart right before we were seeing our beautiful players, but there goes the Mantis, there goes the Rogue from FlyQuest, taking
Why doesn't it say I'm live?
and Liquid Citadel following suit on the same type of pick and ban phase, with Cyclops being off the table and so does Rocket. You won't have that BRB, you won't have that C up, but you won't really have to really lean into it here unless Team Liquid Citadel are forced to look at that themselves for their own Rocket.
I like the Luna save as well from FlyQuest. As Star-Lord is also another hero that does seem to be targeted on the bans. Very easy to really destroy an opposition team with a Star-Lord, especially when you get the Galactic Legend on the go. And it's going to be a Luna Snow Protect from TLC as well. Will we see the same ban? No, okay, a Captain America ban from FlyQuest. Clearly targeting TLC here. I think that's very intelligent to do, as we just know how impressive they can be on that cap.
I mean, Paulie, man, he is just built different. The fact that his aura radiates a target ban almost every single time we see this team up on the stage. I mean, I'm not surprised there, because then we see what happens when you do let the cap go through. I also love to highlight the fact that we've been seeing a lot more priority protects on the Luna, because that also procs. Will we see the White Fox? You get the double charm on top of it when you get the team up. And everybody, we are ready to go with our first map on Burden T'Challa and our first series of the American playoffs. It's going to be Team Liquid Citadel versus FlyQuest.
Yeah, and I'm just itching to get going, as I'm sure these players are as well, Vicky. Curious thing was, of course, with the bans coming through or not, we do see Cyclops available for Team Liquid Citadel in our first matchup in Americas, which I particularly am excited for. I didn't know whether he was going to be an auto ban, whether we were not going to see him at all throughout this region. But but he has squeezed through with that ban onto Captain America targeting Polly. So now Energy is gonna have a field day. If you have competed in any ranked games, any quick play games, with or against Cyclops, you know the power of this hero. And on a player like Energy, this is going to be quite the spectacle.
I'm scared. I mean, if you're even able to play Cyclops within your own ranked games, right? It may only really be quick play if you get away with that, and the fact that Energy is going to be able to get away.
Yeah, maybe my stream will show up now on YouTube.
Already Nero in the back then taking a huge amount of damage thanks to Velocity finding Energy first. FlyQuest already in the lead right now, and Melio rolling out, by the way, on the Adam Warlock.
Yeah, both teams opting to go for the 3-strat. Adam Warlock going up against Ultron being one of the biggest differences in the moment. We can already see the force back after that initial pick, losing the Cyclops.
Yay, okay, I can see it.
This first point, TLC and FlyQuest are just going to try and bully them away, but now Energy will be back into the fray.
Already trying to stagger in here too, just so that way they can keep this fight going. Don't flip it just yet here as TLC. Techie now already going to be able to get that ultimate online just as quickly.
Right.
Getting that focus with Energy, now getting the follow-up. Polly keeps getting frozen, by the way, and without the Elsa here for FlyQuest, it's going to lack a little bit more of that extra damage. The White Box going down next.
Feels like Deadpool is used so much in high elo, but I don't know. I've played him a few times. It's not as fun as like Bucky's sword or Bucky's gun. I guess I understand why people want to play him though, since there's no reloading, which there probably should be. Ultron. Oh, they got Bandit, but they don't have Rogue. But I understand. Emma is so boring, but she's just better. And like, it's harder to mess up with Emma.
Yeah, that has to be communicated from Melio now that he has ult available. The Karma Revival is going to be there as a possibility. So get aggressive, get into a fight, get into an engagement where you might be
Shield tank. I mean, they have Captain America. Oh, Vesua. Oh, Liquid. Yeah. I'm so dumb. I don't know. I know Vesua is known to be a really good tank. They're on Magneto right now. But Techie's also supposed to be a good tank. I was watching I think it was Fox, who did a pro player tier list. I didn't finish it, but I watched the whole part up until the supports. So I know that he had a lot of takes on these teams. I think, I don't know who he would have winning, but probably Team Liquid, because they did better in the group stage. Bro, there's like a fucking fruit fly on me. Bro. I don't think I got it.
I think that's the expectation though from TLC. They wanted to get at least one of those ults out, and they've been able to do so. Now, as long as they can group up and they don't stagger here, they are now going to have Rage of Ultron available from Speedery, and the rest of the squad is slowly building towards ult as well. But Freedom Charge will be started here by FlyQuest.
Maybe to start off this fight here, Nero's very close to that Rage of Royal Flush, and another Apex.
Drink some water.
From the other side, Rage of Royal Flush trying to keep everybody afloat. Cart and Zealous though, finding Cooper and Vez is even bigger. They're nearing 70% in terms of progress on the point right now, and FlyQuest are able to hold on to these two ultimates, and Melio, once again, right around the corner with another Karmic Revival just to deal with the Rage of Royal Flush, which didn't really have anything.
2 ults to 1, and they have the area captured. They have both of their healer ults. Oh, they're playing triple support. Are both teams playing triple? No, they're not.
Now being able to find that pick here, although Paulie does find Velocity, which is huge because now you won't have the fate of both worlds in this final fight.
Yeah. I think the triple support team's cooking them. Oh, oh wait, wait. They almost have it.
Bring himself back, but Vez is on a tear. He finds another one onto Zelos, and with overtime taken away, this is the
Oh my
opportunity
god.
for TLC to put the
Even
script on the
those
board again.
revives.
The Karmic Revival was still online temporarily. Melio still brings himself back. Tusi's in trouble, and now you have a dance up from Cooper to keep this fight going.
Come on, Cyclops is the most broken in the game. Oh, he missed so many of those. Oh well, they used their Luna ult. Tough, tough, tough. Oh, they got it. Man, losing with 99% in overtime is the worst way to lose, bro.
So scary too, because with Nero almost having Rage and Royal Flush, TLC nearing already 95% at this point. They need to bring force their way into this point.
They just gotta defend one push.
Just trying to back away, gonna help with the feeling between Nero and Cooper. Overtime
That was
now.
good movement. I can see how these people play Bandit a little bit, because I suck with Bandit.
With the Rage and Royal Flush nor the sustain, as Velocity also had a
Catch me on Cloak though. Okay, Emma ult, pulling everybody in. Going for the healers. The healers are healing each other. I'm forgetting. I don't even know where. Is it Warlock or whatever? Oh, they got the portal. Elsa.
But they don't really have that sustain. Tusi is acting like the brain box. He's trying to control more of this space, and the Born again comes online just in time.
Bro. Yeah, it all depends on this. This is pretty hype, I'm not gonna lie. First match going into 99% overtime, both teams. Who's gonna be able to win? King of the Hill, King of the Hill. Venom. Yo. Venom is the tank that can never kill me. I would chase down every Venom in every lobby, and they're gonna get shit on. Diving. Uh-oh.
All ultimates now used, and it is very much just a neutral here, and it could be down to who gets that ult first as well. Nero starting to build up.
Look at that. They're gonna lose just because they have Venom.
Gambit never falls. So the fact that he got 3 of those basically in this fight is insane. Melio brings them back, but there's only so many Karmic Revivals that you can bring back. The fact that this fight has been like over 5 minutes.
Okay, maybe not.
Spider-Man energy after swapping off a
Oh.
comes in with 2 huge picks in a very close fight. TLC managed
Oh wow.
to claw their way into fighting them, but
I was wrong.
coming in. They're slowly staggered, and the fact that Tusi
Triple
actually
support
able to pull this off, they were
does
down
win.
3 originally after the battle was open.
Yeah.
FlyQuest now just need to try and stall long enough to try
Wait.
and get some ults back on their side as well, but they're quite far
No
away.
way, bro. This is crazy. Bro. When are these matches over? Okay, there we go. That was a good clutch. That was crazy.
I cannot believe that was just the first round, Gaskin. Are you kidding me? Everybody, we're in for a treat. That's why we were so excited to see how this plays off. Even though Melio did have that Karmic Revival when it was needed, it was the way that TLC were playing so patiently, looking at the stats across. I mean, energy, as you've already mentioned, like just rolling out on the Spider-Man to make a crazy play, finding 2 back-to-back. 10 finals, by the way, with 12 finals going in favor for Vest, who has been sniping and harassing not only the backline here, but also Techie and Cart.
Holy smokes. I mean, what a way to kick off America's. A great effort from FlyQuest, considering the fact they were able to stall for that long and then start to re-engage, and a lot of it came from the Karmic Revival as well. But again, TLC, their focus onto the strat back line at times was just so important, and actually how their own backline was working in tandem to keep each other alive. So many times Speedery was low on the Ultron, but was constantly being brought back up to full health by the rest of the squad. TLC, they take the first, and we move into the second round here.
Just need a timer, by the way, on that overtime fight. Like, we literally had the back-to-back portals. I mean, that was just insane. Now, seeing how this round 2 is going to play out, when you take a look at the ult economy, Poly just trying to burn out some of these cooldowns before swinging away, and Speedery on their Daredevil gets the mark, gets the speed boost here, tries to isolate Tusi before backing away, but it's about splitting that attention and controlling a lot more of the space to allow Cooper to get that pick. And now you have the face off your 2. Melio does have that karmic revival. They find him with Speedery harassing him, but he still is able to bring back his teammates, and he still has that passive to bring himself back too.
Raging Royal Flush will be popped and locked though, as FlyQuest now will use that to re-engage and start to bully TLC off of this point once more, which still hasn't been claimed, by the way, in the opening. That's how close these two teams are being contested at the moment, but now some KOs going in favor of FlyQuest. TLC down to just 4 as they start to back away, and maybe FlyQuest will secure the first, and they do, but TLC still fighting tooth and nail at the moment to try and keep
It's starting a lot like the first round where FlyQuest got the early lead, but they can't be out here looking like the San Antonio Spurs. They need to be able to close out these games too. Did they both? No. They're still running triple support. Solo tank, no. Solo DPS with Luna. They're tanking with Emma and Captain America into Magneto and Venom.
They will regain, well, they will gain the point, excuse me, and they'll have 1 ult available. Speedery is going to let the devil out shortly, and FlyQuest are going to have.
Should I put my thing closer?
Take notes, by the way, Daredevil still insane, especially when you see him at the hands of Speedery. Can be able to get information here, can let the devil out, as you've already mentioned, but backing away for now. Cooper and Vez also very close to those ultimates to try to deal with that after Melio mates the swap over to the Ultron, letting the devil out, and the 3-2-1. Beautiful communication between Speedery and Poly. You get a freeze off the cart, you have the psionic seduction, but not really seducing the targets here, as TLC still controls so much of this space as well as this point before trying to let FlyQuest brute way over to the right side of this point without giving too much attention, with Speedery still on the prowl.
Yeah, Fate of Both Worlds is going to be available for TLC as well on this next push from FlyQuest, and even though Glartrox is probably going to be used as an entry point on this one, if you don't tag enough people, if you don't get them sucked into, say, Glartrox, then you are going to find yourself struggling a little bit. Speaking of it, Apex Predator comes out, Tusi does take down Nero, so at least FlyQuest are able to find 1, but can TLC still sustain with the fact they have Fate of Both Worlds up here?
Man, when you see Luna with the Fate of Both Worlds just trying to be a marathon runner to help you from the Glartrox, now you have the Ruby Rage. Currently, FlyQuest still up in number advantage, even with the attempt on the reset from Polycart. Shuts him down after running his own marathon, and they get to reclaim the point.
Now, I remember Tusi played on Elsa previously in the last patch, and I think some people were surprised. We were like, oh, Elsa's still good, and yes, very much still a very important hero to be able to use, especially Apex Predator down, because it is just such an incredible entry ultimate to be able to use.
I mean, can you imagine Tusi if he did, if he was allowed to play Cyclops? Like, it would be insane. There's a reason why it's banned against FlyQuest, and now you have Velocity to try to deal with this Ranger Royal Flush, but oh my god, the amount of damage, the pressure, the antis, as Vez capitalizes right through the Fate of Both Worlds. You assemble everybody together with a Freedom Charge from Cart. Tusi will be making their way back from the spawn room gates, but a lot of these adjustments here from FlyQuest just to keep this fight going, as Vez goes all the way up, and the spaghetti spilled all over the floor as he does get that knock over their head, but Techie shuts him down right afterwards.
Yeah, and all the meanwhile, FlyQuest are still scoring, by the way, ticking up to 80% now at this point. Speedery opting to switch on over to Doctor Strange just to make sure they can re-engage and they don't get caught out in their spawn. As FlyQuest also been able to make some switches themselves. Velocity, of course, moving over to Jeff. Can that Jeff ult come up a little bit later to really be the difference maker, as now Psionic Seduction will be popped again?
The fact that Velocity now making another change up now, this time over to the Jeff, because they're nearing 99%. The It's Jeff could go crazy, but with overtime now taken away, Cooper dancing off. Speedery, with all that damage boosted up, does find Tusi shutting down the attempt on the Apex Predator, which could go crazy.
Man, they gotta be able to do it.
To deal with Cooper and everybody
Yeah. My god, bruh.
Melio trying to keep everybody alive, had used up that extraction, and now Delos coming down here with the Kumio Unleash. I have Okamoto to follow through. Everybody, though, feeling this pressure as now you see Velocity swap over.
There we go.
Is this gonna be almost
Excuse me.
From the previous round as well, where we see TLC flip it, and then FlyQuest have to jump back onto the point. But Techie and Car work in tandem, taking down NG, Nero, Speedery, all full.
Come on.
Now down
half their team is dead. They lost it for sure. Wow. Look at this Venom.
We are nothing, no piece of the abyss.
Dude, so much health. That's crazy.
We highlight the domination of this performance from Vez currently. You have the Strange Portal now ticking away here as TLC are also going to be able to hold their feet on this point with FlyQuest. Desperate measures. They have Cart and the Freedom Charge, but really no sustain unless Velocity stays alive.
Straight 6v6, but Freedom Charge is going to be the first to pop here. Energy taking down Melio, though that could be very important indeed. With Melio falling, suddenly it changes things, and Melio is going to switch over to Daredevil to try and re-engage as quick as possible. But TLC are dominating now, and FlyQuest are dropping.
The fact that the win con right there was keeping Velocity alive, and he missed the health back has allowed TLC to come out on top, but it was no easy measure. FlyQuest looked great, but TLC looked even better to take the first map.
TLC, they just
Wow, bro.
mentality, don't
Yeah, they're cooked.
Oh, it's so tough for FlyQuest considering how close they
That is
were,
tough.
but sadly, they were not able to get over the finish line.
I looked away for a second and the game was over.
I think this is good for the series.
They should stop running triple support. They need more damage.
These two teams were what a start for today.
It's the fact that this is the action that we were waiting for, Gaskin.
Is this a best of 3?
Of a first match here, literally cinema for everybody watching.
Cinema.
How close it was, and the way that TLC had played that so slowly here. It's going to be great. I can't wait to see how a lot of this really plays out here, Gaskin. But just highlighting some of those star performances for me, dude. Vez was playing like
I have 6,000 people watching.
but I want whatever he's having.
Well, whatever the entire team is having at this point, because it's the way they're able to sustain, survive, and delay to get the rest of the teammates back into some of these fights. That was insane. Honestly, I feel out of breath already, and we've only had one game here.
It's going to be a long one, Gaskin. I hope you're ready for the marathon, and I hope everybody else is as well, because we got map number 2 on the other side of this break.
Trying to see where's the center. I'd say it's around there. I think that works. Oh, I still need to go to the TikTok thing. It's gonna start on this side. 1 second while we're waiting. There's 3 minutes till the next match. Let me probably turn that music off. Oh, yeah. I'll leave it low. Oh my god, bro. I just scratched my neck and I painted myself. Will my computer be able to handle all this? Seems to be doing just fine. Okay. I updated the thumbnail on YouTube. What are you guys thinking about the new skins for White Fox and Loki? Bruh. That's what I think about them. Bruh. 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 To be extra careful.
Welcome back, everyone, to Marvel Rivals Ignite. Remember, tides will rise and fall. You can be the unwavering force that refuses to wash away. We've got Lady Loki, we've got White Fox, and we've got Captain America with their all-new skins, which I have to get my hands on, Vicky. I mean, especially Lady Loki for me. I think I'm going to have to jump into that one because it's been a while since Lady Loki skin was initially released, and now there's going to be a chance to grab one of my own.
The fact that Loki gets the double, I mean, and then White Fox, the Coastal Cameo is definitely one of my favorites that I have to gun for. I want to know from everybody how long it took for you guys, how many balloons to get this skin, because the fact that you get to adjust the cosmetics, she's got 3 different variables, and of course with Captain America, the Seaside Sentinel, it's gonna be scary to look at that chest as it's hurling itself towards your backline.
Definitely gonna be loading up later to grab some of these myself, maybe all of them. To be honest, because I'm a little bit of a skin hoarder, as I'm sure a lot of you at home are as well. Now we are amidst Team Liquid Citadel versus FlyQuest. TLC were able to take map 1 here, Vicky, in what was a heavily contested game. FlyQuest were very much a part of it. It was not a blowout by any means, and so close for them. 99% on both rounds there, but they weren't able to get over the finish line. Do we think now TLC will kind of carry on from here and dominate, or are we going to see a bite back from FlyQuest?
I mean, I think it's definitely going to go back and forth, but I think it goes back to the pick and ban phase, Gaskin, where it's like, you can ban out Vez's Rogue, you can't ban out the Magneto, and yet you still let the Gambit go through as it wasn't the priority ban, and you still get that Magneto buff together with the team up of the Gambit. I mean, handedly, we saw Paulie and Vez retake that point, hold it down, allow them to take that second round. And talking about MVPs and Vez and his Magneto, he is your MVP for that first map. Not, surprised here considering that he had 17 final hits, was going absolutely crazy to help enable Paulie too with putting down these bubbles. And then you have to imagine just the threat that backline helped enable Vez taking a lot of these fights.
Yeah, sometimes they were down a player, down 2 players after the initial KOs, and Vesper was still staying alive. TLC was still staying alive, and a lot of it was down to Vesper with his shield as Magneto, with the pressure that he was applying as well. Sure, they were backing off and they were giving up the point at times, but they weren't just running away. They were staying, they were contesting, they were being able to put themselves in a good position so that when they were able to re-engage, there were still players who were weak on the other side and had been applied said pressure.
Yeah, just looking at the way that the post-game stats are looking like for that first map alone, before we take a look at what map we're going to next, I mean, some of the standouts for me here, 2C was popping off and trying to deal with Cooper every single time we saw the Fate of Both Worlds. He went 23 and 12, but regardless of that, it was just the damage threat that we saw Vez put down, Paulie splitting the attention of that backline that was forced to run out with the triple strat just to deal with the Gambit, Rage, and Royal Flush. It's like all these tools utilized to try to flip these fights, and they still look great. But then Speedery rolling out on the Daredevil for that second round was even scarier because it shut down a lot of velocity from having a good time and playing the game.
I think one of the big things as well in that first round was the switch from Energy initially over to Doctor Strange, and then after the death, moving over to Spider-Man so you can quickly engage, and then also building up the ultimate enough that he actually were able to get the Spidey-O off, and it was just such a huge difference maker in the end for TLC to take that first round. And then similarly in the second round, it was just those clutch moments that went their way. I'm sure FlyQuest will be a little bit disappointed, but they should be proud of themselves going toe-to-toe like that with TLC, who have been undefeated so far, haven't even dropped a map, bear in mind. So FlyQuest definitely showing good signs here, and perhaps now it's going to be their pick going into map 2. They might be able to find a little bit of a weakness here for TLC.
Can they though? Because, you know, we did see how crazy it was for FlyQuest to be able to make these overtime fights last for so long. We saw like how many Raging Royal Flushes. I would love for somebody to actually have a timer on how that first round overtime fight took, because we usually get to keep track of those, Gaskin, but that one specifically, to see these two teams face off against each other finally, when we had, again, highlighted the fact that TLC didn't get to see that really stacked middle of the pack since they were on a separate group during the group stages, now really deal with a crazy competition with the way that FlyQuest had tried to make these adjustments. I feel like it goes back over to the pick and ban phase here, and really the question is, what can FlyQuest do differently so that way they could push this a distance?
Yeah, it's a question of, you know, do they stick to what they've prepped for and go for the same kind of bans? Or, now you've seen how well they've been playing on certain heroes, do you start to target ban a little bit more as well? But the trouble is, with a team like TLC, you target ban anyone or any particular role, you're going to allow something else through, right? And that's always been the problem with TLC, is that they almost feel untargetable, because then you just open up someone else to play their main or play their favorite role or hero. And then FlyQuest might just be a bit annoyed that they allowed something even more powerful to get through. So there's going to be a lot of considerations to go through here.
Some priority picks, at least off the top of my head, Gaskin, too, is like the fact that you let Energy roll out on Cyclops.
Man, that dude does not look happy.
So much damage, 18 finals, 31.3k damage in total, and that's on top of the front line from Polly and Vez, who are also putting in so much damage too. So it's just been so much pressure that I feel like FlyQuest are feeling right now. And even with taking that first map in our best of 5s, once again, it's going to go the distance, and Polly is locked and loaded.
Yeah, and I do think that this one could go the distance if FlyQuest are able to find any sort of form from that first game. That's going to give them a lot of confidence, for sure, because there was definitely the potential that you could be destroyed by a TLC who are so hot coming out of group stages, but of course with the break we've been able to have between group stages and now, a lot of time to prep. Of course, 8.5 came out, so that changed the meta a little bit, but we will be moving over to Heart of Heaven. That is where FlyQuest are going to be taking us. We have seen FlyQuest on Heart of Heaven twice so far throughout group stages. They are 1-1, so we've at least been able to get them a victory on board. As for TLC, they have not played Heart of Heaven so far throughout stage 1, so I do think that this is a clear target from FlyQuest. They're trying to find something that maybe TLC are a little bit more uncomfortable on. But that being said, just because TLC haven't played it, that doesn't mean they're not going to be any good at it.
Yeah, very true. And that also means that since we have Convergence for a second map, we expect Convoy going into map number 3 to see, you know, which of these teams end up coming out.
Okay, never mind. I should not have done that.
The music in Heart of Heaven, one of my favorite maps too, upon release. And then getting to see how, you know, with all smiles here, Vez is very happy after that last performance here in that first map for all the right reasons. But I also do want to look onto the other side of FlyQuest. We're talking about what they could do differently, Gaskin, but what did they do really good? Well, the fact that they had Cyclops banned against them because they don't want Tusi to be a beast on that, you still have no issue being a beast on the Elsa, where he put in so much damage. I mean, he did more damage, like literally, than Energy just on the Elsa alone. And that's with everybody looking at those nerfs, wondering what's gonna be the matchups that we could expect going into playoffs. And I feel like highlighting that flexibility alone, even though TLC just dominate when it comes to a lot of these target bans, it's gonna be scary as the Gambit gets protected first from FlyQuest, and they do prio ban the Mantis.
Yeah, it's going to be very similar to start us off with here, Mantis being that first targeted ban, and which just opens up Gambit for everyone else. And you might be wondering, you know, why is Mantis such a target? Well, when you finally see Mantis get added to a trip strat kind of role, it is very difficult to play up against. Beautiful to watch in the right hands, of course, but it is not an enjoyable experience if you are on the receiving end of it, and everyone else seems to be in that agreement, as Cyclops will be banned away On the side of TLC, they'll take it from FlyQuest, but will FlyQuest allow it through again is going to be my question. As TLC opts
Bandits.
to protect Ultron this time.
No rogues.
I like this when it comes to Heart of Heaven. You get a lot more of that verticality. You get to play off
That's
the
tough.
when you're defending on that first point.
That's who I want to see.
You ban out the rogue because you don't want to deal with Vez's rogue is stuck in jail, but then you still have to deal with the onset of that Magneto performance as the rocket gets off the table too. And I like this because considering that TLC are starting off with the defense, they won't be able to also have a BRB now that FlyQuest banned that against them.
Yeah, I think getting rid of the C, getting rid of the BRB, very important. On the other side as well, the damage boost that Mantis provides, you've got to make sure you remove that instantly. Otherwise, you allow some of these duelist players to absolutely pop off. As we will see Captain America banned at this time onto the side of FlyQuest. So it's going to be a slight change in terms of our locks and bans for this one. I do think it's interesting.
Gotta click to go live on TikTok.
But again, you're leaving Cyclops up, so they feel like Cyclops is not as much of a threat, even though we just saw Energy definitely tear through the rest of the lobby on said Cyclops, but also having the flexibility to change at the same time.
I mean, honestly, like, Cart was definitely putting in the work on Cap, so definitely also highlighting his aura just being a problem after they wanted to try to target ban that as well. But with the Luna Protect 2 from FlyQuest, they still want to be able to rely on this, something that they're going to have to look for when it comes to Speedery, who could possibly roll out and focus on that player. But now seeing how this is going to play out with Team Liquid Citadel in the lead in our best of 5 as we dive into map number 2, Gaskin.
And I was about to say, does this open up Hulk? Walker. If you've taken away his cap, what else? You know, what else is left? Oh no, I'll have to play Hulk. What a shame. We know how good Cart is on Hulk, so I am very excited to see this one, whether he can just bully TLC. But when you look across both comps here, Vicky, TLC does look a lot stronger at the moment over the hovers. I will be curious to see whether actually we see Penny get through here.
Maybe it's not working.
Group stages, Penny did crop up a little bit.
It's been cheeky with some of the quote-unquote cheese comps that we've also seen, looking at the different map selections, especially when it comes to like MOC and how some teams want to hold their defense. But the fact that FlyQuest are going to be able to roll out with having a rocket of their own, since it wasn't banned against them, you have to look at where TLC is positioned up here on this roof. Cooper also putting in some of that pressure, shoving off Cart, who wanted to contest them. And with Penny out in play from Probably, this is something else that we were exposed to earlier in the group stages.
Yeah, look at the position from the spider nest as well. Just so difficult to try and remove that nest away. So that has to be your focus here. If you're on the opposition side, if you're one of those duelists, you have to try and remove that nest immediately. Otherwise, you are just going to be walking into mines for days. As FlyQuest are able to step up a little bit, they are able to get onto the point thanks to Cart. But now TLC starting to surround them.
Probably just getting away with just being a thorn on the side of FlyQuest, while currently FlyQuest is slowly trying to ease their way in, forcing TLC stuck in a room, puts on the nest right in front of the Vanpool from Techie, but it's this pressure that's allowing them to almost claim this point. They finally now re-engaged off that pit.
I figured it out.
Because they do get the trade-off, but the positive is that FlyQuest have the advantage of that BRB.
Yeah, the BRB just allows them to re-engage straight away, and now it's just...
And Psylocke is another character I've been wanting to learn and pick up too.
Quick take from FlyQuest here, which would be huge.
I'm gonna put my chat.
But they haven't quite got there. Sia will be dropped though, and now they'll have that damage amplified, and they will be able to find 1, 2, 3 KOs on the board. Speedery portals, but it is just going to be too late here for TLC as they give up the first.
We also have to highlight that Rocket gets his ult so quickly. Aside from the BRB coming out in clutch for Zelos there to bring back their teammate for FlyQuest to make it an even 6v6 until they took the advantage, they also have that Sia online just to deny the opportunity to re-engage. Sia a little late on that portal, as you mentioned. And now, a little bit of a reset here with the Raging Royal Flush in the hands of Velocity, and Melio going in with the Dance of the Cutterfly.
Yeah, something a little bit different was tried from TLC. Didn't really work out in the end. FlyQuest were able to bully their way onto the point. Speaking of bullying, Polly's now moved over to Venom, but gets absolutely deleted as Cart says,
oh, look at that.
You want to go toe-to-toe, you want to throw big fists at each other. And FlyQuest looking comfortable. Cart in particular on Hulk is just creating so much freedom for his duelists at the moment.
Not even surprised here. This is why I believe earlier today he said he's going to rip his shirt off like the Hulk. So he's literally trying to embody the Hulk as a Raging Royal Flush is going to be met from both sides. Cooper puts down the
Maybe later.
boundary though. Perfect retaliation to deal with Tusi, who takes
Oh wow, they killed him out of his ult.
at the hands of Speedery.
Yeah, Tusi quickly switches over as well after the Galactic Legend moves back over to
I think this is so lopsided now. In the beginning, I thought it'd be more fun, but I guess seeding works that way on purpose.
TLC, by the way, they've got everything you could possibly want for this next engagement.
playing Daredevil, Cyclops. They have a way better team comp. They're trying Hulk, Deadpool, Elsa, Luna, White Fox, and Daredevil. Let's see, can Hulk beat Venom though? I feel like now that they're not going triple support, they're gonna be playing a lot better.
I mean, they may have called in the exorcism to shut down the devil, but then you still have to look at that.
No hate to this player though. I just don't like Venoms.
Are holding strong for TLC, and FlyQuest still a little stuck behind here. They will have the Kumio Unleashed, and Velocity's very close to having that fate of both worlds. But again, this is also such a tough spot to be held at when you're forced to wrap around the corner with the onslaught of damage that we're seeing from TLC.
I'd say Raging Royal Flush is available. TLC will look to try and be aggressive, and they find 2 KOs very quickly. So it just neutralizes the White Fox ultimate in the end. And yes, there's going to be a little bit of sustain here just because it was popped. But TLC getting those openers. Now, Cooper falling does mean FlyQuest will have at least a player advantage because it's going to take a little bit of time for TLC to get back into things. And Cart finds Vestwood too.
Which is why you see the swap over to the White Fox, so that way you can teleport and get right back into the action, not really delay too much. Also feeling that harassment from Melio, and when you're White Fox, you can go in easily for a reposition and try to halter off the aggression that we're seeing in Speedery, having the 1v1, letting the devil out though, after they try to extend on that Banhammer. Originally, Techie has been popping off thus far, does find energy, and Polly's the next to fall, and nobody's really here, minus Vez, to contest this.
Wow.
It's a matter of time as it gets the second checkpoint.
And as you said, Techie,
They don't even have to turn their heads. They just know how to position themselves to where everybody's in their crosshair. This is the worst map in the game though, I'm not gonna lie. This last part right here is gonna be so bad. But if FlyQuest can push and secure the point, it's definitely gonna go 1-1. But Liquid hasn't lost the map. Nope. Oh. They're struggling to make it to the corner. They're losing it right here.
TLC as FlyQuest is just going to be retreating a little bit as Zelos unable to get away on that rocket. And now it means FlyQuest just have to pause, take a breather here. 1 minute 53 still on the clock, so they do still have plenty of time. But TLC doing very well to kind of stagger their ultimates here, Vic. They are not committing everything, and now the Raging Royal Flush will be the first one to get popped as they continue to be aggressive.
They got everything in the bank here, but at least Velocity is also here to keep everybody alive to control.
They go triple support now in Team Liquid.
But then you have the extermination. It just gets focused by the Banhammer from Techie, but it's still controlling that space with
oh wow. Those heals were clutch right there. He was dead. I said that first. I'm gonna steal my call outs. Invis ult. This is 18-2 right now.
Gets a quick little 2K here, while Melio's looking to reset after finding out that Tuzi has once again gone down. But then you take a look at the time bank, you're down to less than 45 seconds on the clock.
Those teleports are crazy too. Most people don't know how to use it, but every time I watch one of these scrims or anything, the teleports are so good. On Star-Lord. Let's see. Oh. Good B-hop.
next corner, but they cannot get off the point in the next 10 seconds.
I mean, excellent from FlyQuest. If they can get the full 3 here, it would be huge.
Oh, one of them switched to Loki. So they got off of the triple support. And they're wasting a lot of ult percentage with these switches. Like I said, this is the hard part.
It's matched out from velocity, but too late with Techie going down first against Nero. He swapped over to the Strange. He's got the portal. He puts it down right there on the other side. Even with the Apex Predator, nobody's there. As Energy follows up right there with the Ruby Rage, and Paulie finds 2. It's overtime, taken away, and FlyQuest are slowly trying to scoot away from the mouth of the portal.
It was a quick portal from Techie, but Techie very close to being deleted. Somehow, some way, stays alive and is doing his best to try and stall at the moment as elsewhere Veswa was able to switch over and take down 2 players from Fly, make it 3, and everyone will fall. So FlyQuest do not cross that 3rd point.
Yeah, bro. Like that's ridiculous, bro. That's crazy.
One of the key factors, Vicky, was that first point, how quickly FlyQuest.
Look at these guys. He was flexing, so they took the cameras off of him. That's funny.
Making the swap over to the Angela. You see the portal body block to block the heals on the other side of the portal to harass the Strange. And then you see the Loki swap up to copy the Rage and Royal Flush just so that way it could be the nail in the coffin. They got a lot of credit here, but TLC are constantly making these changes to clutch out at the end as they still held the defense.
Tried to say
Just want to test that my chats are working. Oh, awesome, they are.
The Rage and Royal Flush, though, was the difference maker for TLC, just being able to build that up quick enough in that final engagement. I think sometimes when you've just lost a fight, you look up at the ult economy and you're like, crap, like, what do we do from here? Right, it's your job to make sure you build up as quick as possible, just engage, everyone cover, everyone make sure the Gambit stays alive, so then that Rage and Royal Flush can be popped. But as you say, the switches have just been everything from both teams, actually. The ability to read the game, know when to switch, it is one of the biggest factors of why pro players are so good, because they can assess what they need to do as a counter or in the moment to try and make a difference, like you say, whether it is countering a portal play or whether it is countering another hero on another team, or if you're just struggling to find anything on that certain hero, you have to adapt.
It's so hard, like when you're also dealing with just Energy, who is farming not only damage but getting these final hits. We saw that in between. Tweedery rolling out on the Ultron. Surprisingly though, while FlyQuest do have the rocket available to play, aren't utilizing it on this defense. So no BRB for them, just trying to match having the Ultrons in the sky as well as the triple strat. As Cooper now comes up on the high ground here and is going to go uncontested. They harass the Ultron, and as he gets harassed, it's fine. You still take that one strat off the table, and again, no BRB to bring him back, and Best is looking to get a shish kebab and buffet before he could get to the health pack here, unfortunately for Cart.
Yeah, TLC said, oh, you took the point pretty quickly in the previous.
I need to get a jacket.
Even faster, but FlyQuest still trying to hold on, but now with the Magneto going down, I think this might be the beginning of the end of this first point. It's going to be difficult to even commit at this point, but they will get the portal out Melee very quickly, but Doctor Strange enters and then is going to be quickly assessed and probably deleted, and will be. So FlyQuest sadly going to be back down to 5, and TLC still have the advantage.
He got jumped so quick. That's so. Oh my gosh, he gets another one? Sure, you have the teleport here from the White Box, who've already burned up the bubble, and now he is the one
playing so aggressive.
Go down. Velocity at least has a fate of both roles. They keep this fight going. They're delaying more time away from TLC, but it's just a little matter of time before that fate of both worlds ends. And now the extermination from Speedery is going to clear this.
Now I won't freeze.
We're seeing nonetheless, as little by little they do fight Speedery, but they're not trying to burn all these ultimates, so the way they can clear up the space now is to get the payload moving.
And that's really a good example of what you need to do if you're an Angela, if you're a Bucky, if you're a Wolverine. It's about stealing the opposition players and putting them out of the sight lines of the strategists or whatever, so that you can just get an easy KO and delete them and make sure they're out of position. That's exactly what we're seeing from Vesper at the moment. Very frustrating to go up against a player who is good on an Angela, believe me. As now TLC will be able to get that point just as quickly as FlyQuest did, and now they can start to march on with 5 ults available as well.
Oh no, and they have the fastball special with Melio making the swap over to the Wolverine. Sure, you don't have the team up with Cyclops, but they're had enough. They've had enough of this Angela. You have the Rage and Royal Flush though that you gotta deal with as he tries to beat Melio over on the other side. Techie, unfortunately, is the first victim, and they're looking to hold up. Melio's doing his best to try to stay alive. At least
they got Wolverine.
Their team are gone, and Cart is the next to fall.
No bidet needed. That is a clean wipe for TLC as FlyQuest will fall. and they're going to have to try and, I think, maybe go back to the drawing board a little here. There are ults that are available, so they're probably not going to switch things up too quickly. They're going to see how this next fight goes for them. But certainly that Wolverine, there's a lot of responsibility here for Melio to try and...
Are they ending it here and now? They have 4 ults. Oh, into 5. Dude, Hulk is so nasty. Look at this movement. Oh my god, he had to get the hell out of there. Oh.
Alright, clear your throat, get ready, because this is going to be ults pop left, right, and center from both of these teams now. As I'm sure FlyQuest are going to commit a lot, and TLC have a lot of
Okay.
answers as well. And the first is going to go in favor of TLC, but now FlyQuest are going to answer back and can't...
I'm getting PTSD from my match the other day with against the Hulk right there, and I got ult bombed. Okay, FlyQuest is using all of theirs. They still have 2 left. Venomal is not gonna do nothing unless he catches a healer off guard. Then they're cooked.
In tandem with 2Z to take down Veswa, and they get that opener, let the devil out from Speedery, but is it going to be enough to actually find any KOs? Yes, it will. Alongside Energy, Zelos and Velocity will go down, and TLC regain control of this fight. And they lost out their strats, so they're forced to just back away. Here, Kitty Escart says, before taxing his way back over to the strats to boost up their ultimate. But that was a great fight. Even though it was going back and forth just a little bit, the ult economy from both sides were utilized so well here. Even Cooper having the Rage of Royal Flush, Polly to follow up. But Polly has just been a terror onto that backline from FlyQuest. Really has a great demonstration of how to play Venom properly as well. Polly just always seems to be able to pull out all the stocks when it comes to any kind of Vanguard that just applies pressure. It doesn't matter if it's going to be a Captain America or a Venom. He does exactly the same thing. I'd like to actually see what he does on a Thing as well. As Rage Royal Flush.
Oh, we got the Gambit ult with him this time. He's 31 and 3. Alright, I hope I never run into this guy. I'd kill him with Cloak and Dagger. Easy.
Another ultimate here from Vez, just because in the last fight it did get canceled just temporarily, but now you still have a lot in the arsenal here, one by one as they fall. Speedery looking to contest here, gets followed up with the Y-Fox teleport just so that way he can get a lot more aggressive. For Cart now comes in, and Vez is looking to get another kidnap, but we're trying to find an opportunity, not getting overzealous here. There's a lot of time for TLC to make this one work, and as you said, a lot of ults as well. Perhaps that Ruby Rage is going to be able to just initiate the damage from Energy, and then FlyQuest may just fall off the back of it, especially when you apply the pressure from Polly and Veswa.
Veswa on Angela.
But now you have the Heaven's Retribution, you have the Glartros coming in, not going to get the cancel this time around, and you have the Feast of the Abyss, as well as a follow-up. I mean, you have these 2 Vanguards harassing you, clearing you back to front, and what can you do at this point when Energy's also farming all this extra damage?
Okay, will they be able to get the final push in? Yo, Energy's cooking on Cyclops too. Look at this.
Like one of the balloons that you see in your summer skins, and pop like
it's over? Oh, there we go.
And take it the distance. Didn't even need that third checkpoint here. Another day at work for TLC.
Oh, they won on distance. That's tough. That is so unlucky, bro. I feel like that is just a biased ass map. Because I bet they would have tried harder if they just had to get it past a certain area, and not with the mentality to get it to 3.
Aside from even like canceling the Vez's Angela ultimate on that second checkpoint, still being able to get these follow-ups. I mean, the Vanguard highlight has to come on top of TLC, and the way that they try to crumble the foundation of keeping FlyQuest alive. It's crazy to see how TLC has been able to make these readjustments, and even crazier to see how FlyQuest is trying so hard, even with Melio, to make these swaps. But sitting at match point right now is Team Liquid Citadel after that game 2 win. Don't go anywhere, because we'll find out what map 3 is looking like right after this.
Why is it not updating on the side? View tournaments. Nothing here is updating. Are there any sleepers here? This guy, I've seen his videos. I know he's very confident. And they also went undefeated in the group stage. So did Team Liquid. We'll see though. I'm gonna mute my mic for a quick second. Okay, I can unmute now. I was just making a post. No, my hat. Oh no. Join the club. Where did it go? Okay. Yo, Mr. Blitzy, Mr. CJ. There we go. Nothing much, bro. I'm just watching this tournament, trying to see if I get better at this game. Posting some shorts right now, though. I've been posting a lot on YouTube. I'm multi-streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. How are you doing? Hey, thanks for the gifts. Oh yeah. Hearts.
Is it now just going to be we move on, it's going to be a 3-0 to TLC, or can we finally see FlyQuest put one on the board? They get the pick of map yet.
Right now we're watching a SmackDown.
A little bit better when it comes down to those clutch moments.
Yeah, we saw a lot of changes from both ends, but I just feel like the way that TLC, not only the fact that like they're all
I should have posted a little bit earlier today.
Zoom ins on the cameras, we get to see all the players' foreheads, but then we get to see the energy get brought out from Energy himself.
It's all good though.
Cyclops has also been on another level. I'm not surprised here seeing how dominant of a duelist he is, but with 40k damage going down, by the way, 4 times.
That was me.
2.5% accuracy.
It's insane that Cyclops is getting through the bans. I'm going to be honest, but it just shows how incredible some of the other heroes.
I could low-key lower this a little bit.
Against the fact that they're allowing Cyclops to get through. Also, it just shows how good the Vanguards are on TLC. They're being targeted a little bit. Elsewhere, the Strats also losing out on a couple.
Is that good?
I do think that Energy's going to be pretty happy that you're able to play on Cyclops throughout this. I don't think that's going to be the case against every team throughout playoffs. I imagine that Cyclops
that is
better
better
against certain rosters. But for now, Energy having a field day, and that Ruby Rage has certainly been raging through as we take a look at some of the stats.
Oh my, look at the difference of Energy's damage output compared to everybody else that exists in the game. Like, 2C, who was able to not only
40,000
first map, falling behind at nearly half of that damage output here too. And we know that, you mentioned it before, right? Just the hero pool that we know that Team Liquid Citadel have in their pocket.
Yeah, I mean, even their supports.
And you want to try to target ban the Cyclops. We've seen him pop off on Yeltsin himself. We've seen him pop off on the Phoenix. All that, you know, being nerfed, of course, at the same time. But it's the answer that
41,000 healing.
Want to rely on having a rocket. I mean, just so much in this rock paper scissors duel. Together with that and Speeder,
I don't know. I think they were just messing up because of the triple support. Like, why is he playing Ultron?
Mystery heroes when it came to looking at Melio, who tried to make this Ultron work, and then you're getting shish kebab out of the sky by Vez, and then getting also pressured by Energy, who just gets free reign on the Cyclops.
I think what's insane. I remember when Cyclops was first announced, and everyone was looking at the videos like, "Oh, so it's just a hit scan Moon Knight? What's going on?
Dive, a kidnapper, good healers."
Exactly what has happened here. I do think for me, Cyclops is an insta ban, especially in my ranked games anyway. Maybe we will see more teams start to take Cyclops away a little bit more, but also with the amount of Mantis that has been taken away as well. Again, imagine if Mantis plus Cyclops gets.
Is the kid that's on Cyclops? He's big chillin'. He knows he's cooking.
Gambit's been going through it for a lot of these games. Energy setting up a little bit. Says, alright, they can't catch me lacking here, but loving the energy that we're having from TLC as they are locked and loaded, as well as the addition of these player camps, with TLC currently sitting at match point in our best of 5. Look at the other side of the coin. FlyQuest, we've already said so many times, Gaskin, are playing fantastic, but again, it's that hero pool that you're dealing with from TLC no matter what they throw at them.
Well, for map 3, it again is FlyQuest's choice, and they will be taking us to Spider Islands, which I'm excited by. I'm always happy when it's not Museum of Contemplation, with the amount of Museum of Contemplation we saw throughout the group stages, and we did see FlyQuest take us here once during said group stages, and they did win it as well. And following a pattern here, Vicky, we haven't seen TLC on Spider Islands throughout group stages. I clearly think FlyQuest are trying to focus on maps they've played and won and practiced, and hoping for TLC it's going to be slightly weaker, but we've already seen that is not always going to be the case. That being said, I am curious to see whether FlyQuest have got anything up their sleeve here.
As we move on to Spider Islands, and the way that FlyQuest has been trying to lean into that win condition of being able to have the upper hand in a lot of these maps, not really working out for them, but it's a good plan nonetheless, as they've been able to get the experience and practice and even look back at some of those older tournament VODs. Pauly, once again, always just looks like it's just another day at work. Get ready, set up here, and the follow-up together between those two vanguards of Pauly and Vez has just been so scary to deal with if you are the backline of FlyQuest. So, looking to see which of these teams are going to be starting on what side and what the pick and ban phase is going to phase out to be.
Well, I think we're going to see a pattern emerge. Mantis ban. Surprise, surprise. And then, of course, Rogue removed and Gambit protected. This might be something we see for the majority of playoffs. I think everyone get ready for this to be pretty much the be-all and say-all when it comes to lock and bans to begin with. It was pretty much how it went down in EMEA as well, across like the 23 picks or whatever there was. So I think a lot of people are going to be following suit unless someone kind of changes and redefines this meta and finds a way to break through somehow, some way. I think it's going to be very similar, as we will see TLC also removing Cyclops as they did before, and FlyQuest are going to take Captain America away from TLC this time.
He's like, let me at him, let me at him. Now I'm stuck in Elsa jail, unfortunately, just like we see Vez, who's unable to roll out on the road, but that's no surprise here as they protect the Venom, because they saw the target very early onto the Captain America. They want to be able to still enable Pauly to continuously harass that backline, get some follow-ups together with Speedery if he does still showcase more of his Daredevil, as Cyclops is the next to get banned. Hooray! We actually get adjustments here as FlyQuest noting what a threat Energy has been on TLC, but again, as we already highlighted, Gaskin, that's kind of not an issue when he's got a bag of tricks up his sleeve as well as a flexibility to go over into another hero.
But of course, that does open up plenty of things for TLC on their side. I mean, Rocket Raccoon, of course, now is going to be getting through this ban phase for them as well, so it opens up Sia, and we know how good Sia can be as TLC will move Luna Snow away. But I think that is smart from FlyQuest. You can't see 40k damage from someone on Cyclops and be like, yeah, sure, let's let them play them again. No, it's a smart ban. It may still not help them in terms of how deep the hero pool is for Team Liquid Citadel and Energy in particular. That being said, I think you have to give yourself the best chance by removing, I think, one of the best heroes that we have available in Marvel Rivals at the moment.
It's really important. I do really like the Loki Protect at the very end there too, because everything is on the line for FlyQuest before they may start their gauntlet run in that lower bracket. Pauly open up the gates, because with DLC started things off on defense. We get to see some Pauly Penny shenanigans. With, by the way, I just have to say, I love Spider Islands too. I love the music, always catch me jamming. It's also a nice little break away from what we usually see on MOC, Museum of Contemplation, when it comes to our Convoy map. So a lot more digged into the map studying from FlyQuest as we get set up here, everybody. FlyQuest starting things off on the attack. Currently TLC at match point in our best of 5.
Everyone take note of where Pauly puts this spider nest, by the way. If you are a Penny player and you want to know where you are putting the nest down, because that is the most important thing here. Find somewhere to put it that is protected and you can kind of guard it a little bit and make it more difficult for the other team to be able to remove it, and you are going to have a good time. But remember, the nest and Penny in general didn't work out too well the last time we saw it from TLC. On the previous FlyQuest were able to kind of break through a little bit more comfortable than perhaps TLC would have been prepared for, and maybe the Groot is going to give them the room to break through.
Oh my god, the kidnap on top of it. Pauly, it's Hasta La Vista, he's trying to get away. He manages to actually scoot away back to the, let us say, of the team. Huge in putting out those nest placements here and trying to be able to recontest, and Cooper to follow up onto finding Techie at least. He has a BRB to get right back into the action.
Both teams opting to go with Bucky as well. The Winter Soldier comes into the fray, so we'll expect to see a lot of grabs and trying to displace some of these very important heroes that you can just remove out of the way, out of the sidelines. But instead it happens on the other side, and it is via the Wolverine onto the Bucky. And we will see FlyQuest be able to win this initial fight and start to push here. Maybe Spider Islands is the perfect place they could have taken TLC.
Melio must have had 2 cups of coffee. The way that he's been going in for a lot of these kidnaps, even in that second map, man, he is on a terror. Gonna be able to get the beautiful follow-up on top of it as we get the portal plays coming in to go in for the contention, and then you get the stunner while you're at it. But thankfully, with Zelos being on the Rocket, which, by the way, Rocket is available for both these teams to play, they immediately use a Sia, and guess what, TLC, you can have that for now because we have more than enough time to still contest before you get to that first checkpoint.
Yeah, is that a win for TLC? The portal forces out the Seer, but the question will be whether you can actually get onto the touch here and deny the first point from being grabbed. But the pressure that's being applied from FlyQuest at the moment is making it very difficult. But we will see Fate of Both Worlds popped by Cooper. And now the Eye of Agamotto comes through from TLC. And FlyQuest, they are sitting ducks, but they are surviving right now.
Oh, he gets the reset though. Sound of Seduction now just trying to stop him, but it allows Energy to just wait just a little bit before he goes in for another reset. He wanted to follow up to the Eye of Agamotto, and Tusi, having other plans, has knocked the head off of Energy's shoulders, and Paulie continues to contest despite FlyQuest just trying to stop him short.
Get those mines down, but also make sure you're on this point. You don't want to allow them to get the easy push over here, but TLC have now dropped 3, make it 4, and they can try and sustain a little bit, but FlyQuest have been able to bully them off the point and will get that first one on the board. Very impressive, especially consider what TLC just committed, the Fate of Both Worlds into Eye of Agamotto, and they were literally sitting ducks, but FlyQuest able to sustain through it, and then in the end go off the back, and Tusi winning that Bucky matchup initially allows FlyQuest now to keep pushing on.
It's crazy too, because with the BRB also just in the table here, the way that Zealous is about to get another Sia after just using it, you let the devil out. Spoonery comes in, the 1-2-3 to follow from Nero to find 2 off of FlyQuest. No sustain here left, and it's just going to be a reset here for FlyQuest.
Do we see any changes from FlyQuest after they've seen the switch over now and the Daredevil? Certainly a problem on the side of TLC. It looks like Tusi and Melio happy at the moment to stay, especially with Melio having ult available. Tusi not far away from it as well. But like you said, they've got Rocket Raccoon, they have Seer available for this next fight, and it certainly is going to be difficult for TLC because they have nothing in terms of an ultimate economy. FlyQuest may not know that just yet though, so they don't want to pop anything just too quickly and be too hasty with it. They're just trying to push this cart naturally right now.
Until just so that way they can clear that next corner, right? And Techie's hungry. He's got the Strangling Prison in his pocket, as you've already mentioned, having this ult economy, but something else is going to be the Meteor M that Vez is holding on to. Take a look at how Velocity is going to position themselves once they activate that Rage and Royal Flush. Cooper to fight Tusi, by the way. Off angle, Speedery is also trying to bring in a lot of this attention. Pulls it out from the front end, and now you have the Rage and Royal Flush to control this space. Vez goes up. Can he find the markdown, though, onto the Gambit as he comes crashing on top of the roof? Actually allows him to stay alive, but currently, with the huge ante coming out from Nero and the Rage and Royal Flush themselves, they completely shut down FlyQuest, and it was great patience to wait out their own Rage and Royal Flush, so that way they come out on top.
Yeah, surprising, really, isn't it? Considering that FlyQuest had that ult economy available, but they were just happy to take the neutral initially, and it allowed TLC to build up a little bit more and then fight back with some impressive ults of their own. Kraken Impact is still going to be available for Tusi, so if they do get someone weak, perhaps they can bounce off of that and continue to go again and again, as here is the Kraken Impact that is popped. But now are you able to follow up with it? It looks like the answer is going to be no, as Tusi will just be able to apply a little bit of pressure off the back of it.
And then the freeze too, that's so unfortunate too, because when he popped the Kraken Impact, he couldn't get the reset. They had just finished him off at the very end there. So no reset at the same time though. Techie's still trying to clear up more of this space. Piece of the Abyss though, ooh, the wall, just trying to help out the strategist in controlling more of that space over from the back end, while Energy sees Techie as a sitting duck, as the rest of FlyQuest are struggling as they feel the pressure from Speedery being on the Daredevil.
Yeah, with Techie going down now, you are just going to have to back off and wait for Techie to come back up. Apply a little bit of pressure on that Vanguard and, of course, drop some of those walls to try and isolate some of these players. But Speedery is waiting like a shark in water at the moment. But no, it's not Jeff. It's Daredevil. And now he can let the devil out if he would like to, but he's holding on to it for now. He's going to wait for that perfect opportunity.
And release nothing. If anything's gonna be released from Energy with that Apex Predator to follow here. Another anti, by the way, onto Techie and Zelos. No follow-up just yet, but Speedery getting information to retaliate and let the rest of TLC know. Nero does have the Rage and Royal Flush, and it's a 3-2-1 as Speedery goes in and tries to get crazy here. The follow-up is beautiful, but Energy does get shut down, which means that Speedery had to get away. He gets trapped. He couldn't get away. The fact that Tusi was able to get that follow-up, the rest of FlyQuest now scoot over to the left side of the choke. Vez is still contesting for as long as possible. He goes zooming all the way up, and Paulie's still trying to waste more time away from FlyQuest.
Great read from Velocity as well. Recognized there was going to be an attempt at a dive. It was good communication coming out from TLC, making sure they could work together. Speedery and Polly saying, look, let's try and take down the Gambit. But Velocity was there. Rage and Royal Flush to deny and also apply so much pressure with the rest of the squad that now FlyQuest start to move forward. They've got only 17 seconds left before overtime and still quite a ways to go yet. So TLC can use this choke point to their advantage.
Oh, he was one shot from the back end here. Energy manages to get away. Beautiful bubble coming out from Vez, who has that Meteor M2. They come diving in. Cart has a reset with the Feast of the Abyss, but FlyQuest have 3 other ultimates in their pocket to match that. Here comes the Glock Trucks, though, going all the way up to avoid getting hit as Nero is the first victim. That's going to be big here as Vez finds 2C right before it comes up. Energy to match that, too. Speedery now making the swap over to the Wolverine, and you have a huge Feast of the Abyss. This time a Nancy 2 onto Zealous, and Velocity cost their life, but the reset here from Paulie as he continues to showcase a crazy performance. Portal play not going to be late here as overtime is still going away, but they try to move up with the Strangling Prison, and it's all for naught. They get fully held before that second checkpoint.
It's still a good distance from FlyQuest, but we know full well with what TLC have to offer, I wouldn't be surprised if they are able to topple that. That being said, again, a lot of it came down to the Meteor M there, just perfectly timed and also very patient with it to try and just hit the right hero at the right time. And Veswa just knew exactly who he was going to target, and FlyQuest, sadly, off the back of it, struggled to recover. And it's always difficult, you know, you get the portal out, but everyone was so staggered. You're jumping through that portal as an individual, as a duo, and it's so easy to delete people when that happens. It's so hard to stall. The FlyQuest, they will have to just accept the 1 point and almost 2, close to 2. And that's going to be the aim for TLC here to try and beat.
Even 2C with the 10 finals, I mean, it's just so hard too because you're desperately trying to make sure the contest comes in with the overtime taken away by a pixel, and you put it directly right on top of the cart, and let's say you move out of the portal to the left side, you're out of line of sight of your strategists who are trying to keep you alive, getting melted down with the cart also being right there in front of the portal. It's a tough situation here, and we get to even see the way that TLC are going to roll out on this attack. Your Speedery does stick to the Storm. We'll find out soon, though, and Cooper being on the Loki. I mean, something else that we have to mention, Gaskin, is how strong Spider Islands is the way that it's enabling these Daredevils to get these plays, to get the information that they need to then fully dive onto that backline of FlyQuest.
Look what FlyQuest are doing as well. It's the 3-3, 3 Vanguards, 3 strategists. Everyone eat your heart out if you're a duelist player. It is possible. There's also Speedery going to bring out the Storm as well. We saw a little bit of this in EMEA. Very excited to see Storm in the engagement here because she can be so incredible when playing correct. Never mind. FlyQuest are going to be able to survive with the 3-3 at the moment. It is going to be difficult for TLC to break through here because there is just so much health on the board, and of course the healing on top of that. And you've got Melio on the Adam Warlock. I love this setup.
Saw her taking the skies for a solid like 4 seconds, by the way, but it's fine. Speedery 6-2, and then now Speedery's gone. 2C is not letting Speedery roll out on the Storm, which means Speedery makes the automatic swap up. I'm wondering, are we really going to commit here to the Black Cat, where her claws have been cut out after the nerfs that we have seen? Paulie, though, does find Cart, which is going to be big because they're not running the rocket, so they won't have the BRB to bring him back.
Kart is going to switch over to Venom, though, just to try and get back into this engagement as quick as possible, swinging through. Again, that's another important thing, to be able to switch your hero on the fly, just to re-engage as fast as possible. So having a deep hero pool does help. Kraken Impact is available for Energy if he wants to use it as well, which he will. Slam, and maybe you get the again. It doesn't even matter, even able to do the damage. Does get the refill onto the ult, and they are just going to be slamming home, as now TLC will dominate that fight, and they'll be able to push this cut.
I know Zealous is going to hear that in his nightmares too, by the way. The fact that he went down when he had the invisible boundary is tragic here, but the portal plays does allow them to contest, though, at the very same time on the back end of the card. You see Zealous just taking their time before putting it down, and Vez, with the focus priority, shuts down Zealous. No invisible boundary. It's another clean wipe, and the portal, all for what here? As Speedery is also making the successful gameplay of the Black Cat actually work out as he continuously harasses Cart and builds up the shot.
And most importantly, they were able to take down Melio as well. The Karmic Revival was there and waiting, but with Melio falling and not having the passive available, it meant that he couldn't get it off, and it looks like TLC might be able to just get this first point so comfortably, and now they have 4 minutes and 24 on the clock to be able to push this one through. They just need to get close to that second point, as now you will see Karmic Revival onto 1, 2, 3 members of FlyQuest as they look to try and re-engage.
The fact that Velocity was trying to hold on for as long as possible. The fact that Cooper also had used the God of Mischief a little early means that he was forced to also use that Rager Royal Clutch. Backing away, though, Psionic Seduction now brings 2C over to the other side, and Zelos has yet to put down one invisible boundary because Energy is farming FlyQuest right now. Alongside Cooper and Speedery, Cart isn't going down without a fight, though. He at least finds the threat that is Energy, but it's not like they're going to have a Karmic Revival to keep this going. They're just trying to stall and waste time as much as possible away from TLC.
You can take Cyclops away from energy, but his hero pool is just too deep. Farming on the Bucky, it's not just the damage he's outputting as well. It's not just how good he is with the Kraken impact, but it's how he's dislodging this team. He's bullying them with his grapple, and sadly FlyQuest haven't had the answer at times in those engagements. Speedery onto Black Cat as well. You thought Black Cat was dead, but she's very much still alive here. STLC now closing on the victory. FlyQuest with only really 1 or 2 chances to try and defend this now.
After we're seeing this performance from Speedery, the first Black Cat performance of the day is crazy. Backing away to the invisible boundary, the Venn diagram, bringing everybody together. Oh my gosh, energy! He is feasting again and again. They dissipate before his eyes with the wombo combo of the strangling prison and the Kraken impact. He says, I know somebody's up here. Who is it? Cart, come out and play. It's just a matter of time because they're gonna need to desperately touch this cart.
Man's playing Mecha Chameleon, trying to blend in as best as he can. He didn't quite paint himself as much as he would like to, though, as now FlyQuest will re-engage, and boy, do they need to stop this one right here, right now. But Cooper's able to pop it off initially, and Energy is still farming in the moment, taking down Zelos, and FlyQuest is going to be in a 5v5 at the moment. You need to see someone pop off. A lot of responsibility onto Tuzi, but he goes down as well.
Velocity at least was trying to go in and give him the backup he needed, but with the trade-off here, you have now Speedery gonna be able to get the reset. Black Cat Ultimate 2 is gonna be able to get popped while currently Vez is just walking for free. 5 stars on the taxing route with this Uber driver here in Paulie to follow up to get Cart. You're assembling the troops, you're trying to stop for as long as possible, but Paulie was ready with his Ionic Seduction to bring the cap and the Freedom Charge in his direction.
Freedom Charge will delay. It will allow FlyQuest to at least get the Apex Predator out. Now, can you actually farm any KOs off the back of it? Looks like no is going to be the answer. Meskwood deletes one. They will let the Devil out now from Melio, who has to go off, but he gets removed from the game as well.
Melio is the one creating the exorcism here, and he is exercising FlyQuest 1 by 1 as they fall. It's the energy show. He took the MVP as Cyclops. He'll do it again as Bucky. It's Hasta La Vista trying to get away from the feet of the Abyss. No anti. The reset potential now. Kraken impact. He can't find the finishing blow, though, just yet, as Paulie at least finds Cart.
This is great sustain and great survivability from FlyQuest, but how long can it go on? As the stuns come out and Energy is still bullying Velocity at the moment. That's the second time he's taken him out. They've switched over to all sorts to try and counter this Bucky, but it has not worked out as TLC still finding KOs.
It's like just zombie waves towards Energy, and 1 by 1, he's just clearing them out. An invisible boundary to keep this going, and it's too little, too late. TLC, their first victory in sight as they take the 3rd map in our best of 5 as they progress through the winner side of the bracket.
TLC continue their dominance here in Stage 1 of Marvel Rivals Ignite. They have still not dropped a map, even though FlyQuest pushed them to their limits in every single map. TLC always found an answer, and Energy being... TLC always had an answer.
It was really smart, too, to see Cooper opt for the Loki here when they were the ones on the attack, because they were calling out Melio, who kept trying to dive them, together with Cart, who was on the Venom for quite some time, trying to blend in like he was a chameleon. And then you're also able to have these lamps available for you to then get some help on the peeling. Energy was just kind of playing more of that.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
You picked the right gal for the job, sugar. Watch out. I'm feeling a little touchy today.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Hey, I was thinking, maybe I could take you on a private tour of the galaxy after this, huh?
You want a chance with me, sugar? You'll have to go through Gambit first.
Wait, this Lizzie guy with the playing cards? Really? You're with him?
The battle starts in 5,
So I
4,
play my hand
3,
carefully if I
2,
were.
1.
My man never folds. Travel across the universe to love and still can get away from the fighting. Oh, and could use a boost.
Hold still. I'm trying to help. They finished our plane. Stop them.
That perked me up. Got at least one more round in me.
Hey, chat! Someone clip this!
There's still a chance to stop them. They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Got at least one more round in me.
Better stop that vehicle.
one of the good guys.
He stopped them in their tracks.
Could use a boost. Well, that's better. I can always count on you.
Someone clip this!
Fancy seeing you here.
Stop them in their tracks.
Get in here, y'all.
Only 60 seconds left.
You got a tail. Can't give up now.
I'm made for
Better stop that vehicle. The final 10 seconds. They hit a checkpoint. Better stop that vehicle.
Unlike some X-Men, I don't care who hates and fears me.
Only 60 seconds left. Better stop that vehicle.
I suppose that helps. Some undivided
It's now or never. Stop them. Down to 30 seconds.
I'm back.
The final 10 seconds.
Hellfire to pay.
Beholds the God of Thunder!
Don't give them another inch. Or else. No winner yet. Going to overtime. Better stop that vehicle.
You can't be rid of me so easily, I'm afraid.
The current score is 0-3. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
The higher the pressure, the more dazzling the diamond.
You picked the right gal for the job, sugar. fun trying to fight who I am. I'd rather fight the folks who hate and fear me for it.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
So, how can I be sure you're gonna stay on my side of the battle?
Well, I ain't sure why you'd have any doubt, sugar.
Your name is literally Rogue. How do I know you won't go you?
Fair enough. Luckily, I've spent
The
my
battle
whole
starts in
life
5,
proving myself to
4,
folks who doubt
3,
me.
2, 1.
There you are, you cheeky git.
Well, that's better.
And you lot are fighting each other.
Ain't getting rid of me so easy. That hurts me up. Still got a lot left to do fighting for. So cold.
Co-op time. I'm used to cobwebs. Desperate.
Got behind you.
Help me keep this rolling, Miss B.
That hurt me up.
You're showing the kids how
Fighter time!
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! It seems we have company.
Gas can never be too healthy.
You get away.
Still got a lot left that's worth fighting for.
a winning hand!
They're down.
Robotic spiders, this should be easy.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
The God of Thunder! I am Asgard's maximum impact!
Double KO.
If the fight's still going, then so am I, sugar.
Love that cake.
They hitting real hard!
Get that vehicle moving again. Down to 30 seconds. get to win them all. Which hero do you think you want to be today?
You picked the right gal for the job, sugar.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match? You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
The higher the pressure, the more dazzling the diamond.
Round one, go!
Heavy weapons. I'm in love.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You're a shooter, like me.
There's no shooter like me, buddy.
Never figured I'd have something.
The higher the pressure, the more...
Be wary. No. I will never allow Krakoa to suffer the same fate as Genosha.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I can hear them getting closer.
When I find whoever did this to the world, it will be a bad day for them.
feel like myself.
Anyone willing to help?
You cannot hurt me. You are under my protection.
Got my own cover. Nice.
Life and
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
I feel like myself again.
Fucking hurt!
Solar enemies are near. I can feel them.
I'll patch you up.
You cannot hurt me.
Get ready to do some damage.
You cannot hurt me. You shall not be harmed.
I'll gladly take some
Feel
protection.
the wrath of the goddess!
I feel like myself again. Magneto!
Let's get Spider Zero.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
You cannot hurt me. Fear Magneto!
Lights out for scum.
Another fearsome foe.
I can hear them.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Pick up your toys. A little help, please.
You need
I'll
not
patch
fear.
you up.
Better make this count.
Give it never fall!
Just dying.
You shall not be harmed. Do not expect me to
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
So weak.
Ooh, there's Stark Fujikawa.
I'm hunkering down.
Sorry, no time to stop and buy new holocoms. We gotta keep moving.
It seems we have company.
So long, turret.
I'll patch you up.
I feel like
Anyone
myself
willing to
again.
help?
You shall not be harmed. Life and destiny must
That's it. Don't let anything stand in your way.
I'm doing this my way.
Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
Need some ranged firepower.
Enemy located.
Armor patch here.
So close. This is your big chance.
You're welcome.
I feel myself again. Here they are now. You cannot hurt me. shall not be harmed.
I'll clap you.
The current score is 3-2-0. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. The right heroes could make all the difference.
Be wary. No timeline exists where Magneto yields.
Round 2, go!
Perhaps we should give these humans good reason to hate and fear us after all.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Soldier, it's an honor. You're one of the best in the business.
My performance record as an assassin shouldn't make me anyone's role model.
Hey, I don't tell you not to idolize the red, white, and blue Boy Scout. Let me do me.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
This looks like a gift from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Invisible?
I feel like myself again. You need not fear.
I'll patch you up.
An unseen assist. You shall not be harmed. Insignificant gnats. I feel like myself again.
Disappear! Shields up!
I shall not be removed so easily.
I'm opening a portal. Pentagram of Colorado. Strange must have found us.
Much better. You are under my protection.
About time I
You need
got
to
a
stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Those guys are about to shoot at us.
Better stop that vehicle!
Mutants always rise again.
Climate change.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Power beyond sight.
You shall not be harmed. Turn back at once.
You stop them in their tracks!
It seems we have company.
You're welcome.
Fear Magneto!
Watch your step!
You stopped them in their tracks.
Vortex field!
You are under my protection.
Shields are more steep.
Those guys are about to shoot at us. You're welcome.
Ah, much better.
Bionic magic.
Chief Atollo!
Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
Hey, Ted! Someone click this! Some healing would do me well. Again! You are under my protection.
An extra force field?
Your attacks are futile. Again! Again! This will be helpful. I feel like myself again.
No worries. I've got your back.
Again!
Diablo's hungry!
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap.
You are under my
There
protection.
you are.
You stopped them in their tracks.
I'll patch you up.
Cosmic flame!
Only 60 seconds left.
Insignificant gnats.
Breathing thunder!
You're welcome.
I have minutes. Shields up.
Hey, Dee, enjoy the amplifier.
Down to 30 seconds.
Diablo's hungry!
I'm
You
opening a
stopped them
portal.
in their tracks. Final 10 seconds.
By the eye of Agamotto!
No winner yet. Going to overtime.
Dinner time, love!
Final score 3, 2, 1. Another epic victory! Big win! You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Be wary. No timeline exists where Magneto yields.
Round
I
1,
am not
go!
the man I used to be. I have found a greater cause.
Oh
Oceans protect me!
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Eric Lenscher, Max Eisenhardt, Magnus, the master of magnetism. It's really you.
In the flesh. And please, my dear, call me Magneto.
Tiger Division's file on you alone is longer than some entire organizations.
The battle starts in
And
5,
you know better than
4,
most why I fight
3,
this battle.
2,
Why it would be
1.
unwise to stand in
All
my
you need to
way.
do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I've seen some weird stuff in my day, but this time hullabaloo, that takes the cake.
Here they are now. I feel like myself again.
Damn it, sustain! Need assistance!
Humans and their weapons of war. You are under my protection.
Increase shields! Let's have some fun!
You cannot hurt me.
I'll patch you up.
A little help, that one hurts. I suck! Feeling fantastic. Magnetism!
Rebirth is a mutant's greatest gift.
We have to shoot the Punisher.
Armor patch here. Hey, oh, jungle.
I feel like myself again.
Hey, T, enjoy the amplifier.
Disappear!
Judge, jury, executioner! It seems we have company. I feel like myself again. Good and done. I am Groot! My power cannot be quelled.
Right on target. What's a crew? Relay deployed. It ain't cheap.
Hey man, like, can we switch off the Namor if you're not gonna shoot anybody?
Only 60 seconds left.
We don't need a Namor to have real divers.
Damage sustained! Need assistance!
And these stop trickling in as well.
You're ready for action.
That should make a difference.
Down to 30 seconds.
I shall not be removed so easily. We must not delay any longer.
Bro, I've been muted this whole time, of course.
The final 10 seconds.
I feel like myself again.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Well, you bionic magic.
Far from legendary.
Change active!
You shall not be harmed.
Wait, shields? Sweet.
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap. cheap.
I am ready to put on a show!
More careful next time.
Call me on me!
Your attacks are futile.
Disappear!
The moon haunts you.
Wow.
Only 60 seconds left.
Witten's greatest gift.
Mr. Happy, can you tank, bro?
Down to 30 seconds.
You shall not be harmed. I am Groot.
Okay, now, Playboy needs you to switch to DPS.
It's clobbering. A gift from Con.
The current score is 1-2-0. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Remember, guys, we gotta rotate
right
way
heroes
faster
could
than that. We
make
just lost
all
a
the
round because we didn't
difference.
rotate.
I'm not a hero. I'm the Punisher.
We can go 3 DPS and 2 healers, guys. Can somebody else heal?
We are Cloak and Dagger.
There we go. Okay.
We are hope and fear.
No.
I'm not a hero. I'm the Punisher.
Dang.
We are Cloak and Dagger.
Round 2,
People are always
go!
afraid of Ty, but they just don't know him.
He'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
The battle we are about to face is fraught with danger, Scott. Be ready.
If I survived what Alchemax did to me, I can survive anything.
I have a spell that could remove the trauma you experienced from your mind.
No thanks, one.
The battle starts in 5,
Makes me want
4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Someone picked a cosmic level fight with the wrong lady. I'm hit.
I suppose that helps.
So cold.
Lights out. Take my
Wake me up.
help us in the shadow.
My time to shine. I'll get you next time.
Lights out.
My time to shine.
Protect this spot with everything you have. That should make a difference.
Ready. Here come the bad guys. I'll get you next.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Lights out.
Erectus injured. Make it.
Maximum impact!
My time to to shine.
What are we doing?
Dying.
Still here. Don't you put me out.
It's clobbering time!
Final score 1-2-2.
If you don't know how to play a position, don't play it.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
I don't care. I'm gonna go till something changes.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
You picked the right gal for the job, sugar.
Bruh. 3 healers. Bro.
Be wary. No timeline exists where Magneto yields. I will never allow Krakoa to suffer the same fate as
30
Tenoch.
seconds before you attack. Get ready.
The actual Magneto. Wow.
Should I know who you are?
No, but you should know magnetism doesn't work on super cooled materials. Guess what I can do?
Be impertinent, it seems.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
It is in the interest of all mutants that we succeed this day, and so we shall. Ah, here they are now. I feel like myself again.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Capture the mission area!
Not in control. Grab it. Watch out, coming through. Hope I make the cut. Got it. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Capture the mission area! Not in control. Grab it. Watch out, coming through. Hope I make the cut. Got it. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Capture the mission area!
Is that our team doing that?
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
I'm hit! Cover me!
I feel like myself again.
I'm hurt!
Insignificant gnats. Fear Magneto! There are more of them than expected.
No winner yet. Going to overtime.
I'm hit! Cover me!
Brutal as ever. A shortcut.
Control C.
Encore!
You know, when everybody
Okay,
can
finally I get to play Rogue. Let's go. We got a Strange.
Our enemies are
Well,
near.
that's better.
I am ready to put on a show. You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going. That's worked me out.
A fox.
Yeah, what do you do, bruh?
Control lost. No winner yet. Going to overtime.
I'm made from stronger stuff than that.
No. No. Yeah. We got all support mains in our in my team.
No matter the odds, we'll find a way to win.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
It's been way too long since we did the whole Agents of Atlas thing, Amy. Almost all of my time has been devoted to running Tiger Division Solhi.
I get it. Too busy saving the world with your new crew to save the world with your old friends. It's all good.
No, it's not.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
The X-Men are having another gala? Huh. My invite must have got lost in the mail.
The enemy is here. 'Tis best to destroy these arcs if they...
Oh, it's Venom. Here we go. No. Where you going, boy? Nowhere.
My deepest gratitude.
Come here and check this out. I've tagged them. Go. Gotta get. That hurt me up. Put on a show.
Damn.
Ain't getting rid of me so easy.
Stand down! Again!
You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Thunder finds its mark again, Thor.
'Tis best to destroy these onks if there is time.
Do I gotta clean up your toys for you?
He's almost yours.
Chillin', Luna. Best stay down. Well, that's better.
Come on. Good stuff.
Nowhere yet. Going to overtime.
Let's go. Come on, bro. What are you thinking? That was battle. But we made it through.
Watch out, y'all. The gloves
Yo.
are off.
Hello?
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I've interrogated diplomats, hunted criminals, and vanished entire operations. Old habits die hard.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Travel across the universe for love, and we still couldn't get away from the fighting. Need some help. And on. Moon Knight's up to no good. That hurts enough. Look out behind you.
Mission area is yours.
Gotcha.
Incoming!
Captured more than half of the mission area.
Ain't
Keep
getting rid of
going.
me so easy. Look who I found.
Glory's almost yours!
That woke me up.
On your six.
Show me that shit. No winner yet. I am ready to overcome. It's the grand finale. Another epic victory. Big win.
No? Play with up to 6 people on your team.
Ese velocata es gonna be better.
No lost it any fucking damage. Nice pick. That is. I wanna go to the beach, bro.
So everybody going to the one in Jersey.
Atlantic.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's close. Yeah.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
You picked the right gal for the job, sugar.
Bro.
We are Cloak and Dagger. We are hope and fear.
Motherfuckers don't even close the door anymore.
People are always afraid of Ty, but they just don't know him.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Glad you're here, Rogue. The more X-Men we have on our side, the better.
What's the matter, Scotty? Don't think we can trust these other folks?
Some of them, perhaps. But there are just too many variables in play. Too many risks.
That comes with the job, boss. So tell me.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Please. I've been training for this since I was a teenager. Knew I saw trouble.
Love that healing feeling.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Where are tanks at?
Capture the mission area.
Hello?
Winter Soldier awaiting orders.
It's easier being a superhero when you have the fame part figured out. My spirit steadies.
They've almost got it!
I owe you. Big time.
It's Skynet time!
This is real firepower!
I'm opening a portal. Shortcut through space.
As bad as things get, I try to stay positive. I'm Luna Snow. Like the moon, I shine.
You picked the right gal.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I'll be glad to use them for you. Heard a rumor you've been keeping tabs on Gambit. That true?
Yes. Why? Do you want to see what your husband has been up to when you're not looking?
Nah, I trust Remy with all my heart. I just wanted you to be aware that you ain't the only one doing the watching.
The battle starts in
lately.
5, 4,
Message received.
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Doom is a powerful magic adept. I expect we will face each other again. Soon. Knew I saw trouble.
Electronic weapon Director's injured! Make it!
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
By the eye of Agamotto!
They've got the number.
Perfect angle!
Still got a lot left that's worth
Capture the mission area!
Moon Knight placed an arc. A nice deep freeze.
Hunch you won't answer this time.
Maximum impact! Optic Fury! Every arc.
Knew I saw trouble.
Sweet cannon!
the Eye of Agamotto!
No winner yet. Going to overtime.
Let's go.
Watch out, y'all. The gloves are off.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
How many of those mystic portals of yours can you open at once, Doctor?
I'm not sure I feel comfortable divulging that information without first understanding why, Director Han.
Tiger Division could use a way to mobilize our agents on a global scale at a moment's notice.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
따스한 하얀 눈으로 널 감싸 안아.
No holding back here! Maximum impact!
That's better.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Okay. Maybe I should have ulted.
That should make a difference.
Capture the mission area!
At least one more round in me.
Us against the world!
This is real firepower!
Okay. Did he even get anyone?
Double KO!
Ain't getting rid of me so easy.
I'm hit! Cover me!
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
I unleash the Vishanti's power! Your moves are almost as good as mine, Luna. Advantage gained in the material plane.
Loser.
I'm hit! Cover me!
Fantastic!
We might have lost right there.
Predator! You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep
We have
going.
Strange.
Feel lost.
Have a looky over here.
Keep an eye on this spot.
I'm opening a portal.
He's not gonna do it in time.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Hmm. Hmm.
Predator online and then just delete them every time they try and push this initial point. Maybe you can hold them out for these 4 minutes and deny even 1 point on the board, and especially when Jitwood is going to be able to run rampant on this Daredevil. Look at how aggressive they're already being into spawn, straight onto set.
Look at Xantho taking it off angle as well. Jitwood taking a huge chunk of that damage. Both of the duelists get deleted. Great punish from Kurova to get that charm, and then the isolation as Scrimber says.
Wow.
All right, good luck with that one here, Xanthos. He's the one isolated. It's just a
Yeah,
matter of
we
time
lost.
before he comes in.
It's
Actually
up
managed to get away
2-0
with it,
on
but the rest of
Sentinels
the
right
team are
now.
gone.
Instant portal though, Zatex switches over to that Doctor Strange, so yeah, we lost are going to have an attempt to be able to deny this one. It's also a switch over to Thing on the side of Mask. Can you beat one down and actually get yourself into an advantage in terms of these players is the real question here, but yeah, we lost. They
The
have been able to
Dino
survive, and now you'll also see on the side
into
of Sen,
the
they've been able
Hulk.
to really push in and apply the
Oh, he's
damage.
playing the
Amazing.
Thing.
Gets the opener.
Oh man, even with that portal play to try to hang out by the corridor, guess what? Getting deleted here off to the other side though as the immediate turnaround.
There's
Yeah, we lost
Cyclops.
between Kendrick and
I don't know how
Santos with
not
the
everybody's
immediate
running
turnaround,
him.
making these
He's
swaps.
so
With the
crazy
now you're very close to the invisible boundary, and they
with that
held the
bounce.
defense, forcing Sentinels back after finding Kurova and Flamme.
Backline diff, baby. Somehow, some way. Yeah, we lost. We'll hold on to that one. They had no right. But Xantho and Kendrick working together and able to deny Sen. But now, off the flip, Sen are able to get a couple in their favor, and they start to push onto this point as well. Yeah, we lost. Need to stall. They do have invisible boundary available to them.
Wow. Oh, try to force him back though. You put the invisible boundary very far out, but I really like the swap because it's the counter to Crimzo being on the Angela. You pull them back in, and Xanthos becomes a threat. You drop down here if you're right, Mazing. You got ultimate economy in Sentinel's favor, but look at Zatex. A great stun onto Zatex and Jitward. Another one onto Xantho. That causes him to go down, and that White Fox Kumio Unleashed was deleted. Aiva Gamoto here goes at least onto 2, but you have no follow potential.
Yeah, Luca will try and stall, but it's not going to be stalling enough. The Sentinels will put the first point on the board in the end. And it was a very aggressive start from Lost, wasn't it? And Sentinel seemed like they were prepared, they were ready, and they constantly had Lost on the back foot. Lost never got the chance to really reset and reassess what they wanted to do. There was kind of switches all over the place as the strange switch happened as well, so their comp was a little bit off. But now perhaps they'll have the chance to reset properly here and try and hold Sen.
They do, though. Luca's gonna be able to back away. Great map here for Luca. Yudre popped up the armor. He's got the Feast of the Abyss for the reset, and Crimzo is looking to prowl about and also get information. But they have the Retribution, but coming in together with a Banhammer and Jitward with letting the devil out. Dogman pulls everybody together, but just pulling away from Mask, who tries to go down, and Crimzo instead retaliates, brings everybody grouped up, and Jitward still finds that pick and miss the chaos.
Yeah, I think if Jitwood can consistently find the pick onto Rymazing, then it's going to be a far more comfortable time for them. We saw when Rymazing was up and was able to get the Ruby online, Sen just applied so much damage to Lost as they lose Zatex now, so Sen have the extra player on the map. There is going to be a couple of trades in that feed, though. 2 KOs going either way. Luca also takes down Rymazing. Yusha falls, and Sen now are going to have to back out of this one because they've lost too many.
You could take the ultimate a little bit ago if you're Dogman with a Heartbreaker, but now when the time calls, Mask had it perfectly executed to follow up together with Luca. You get the shish kebab on the Angela v. Angela battle in disguise as Kendrick now finds Crimzo as a finishing blow.
Mask says, you want to play Angela versus Angela? Bet. We've already seen what he can do on the Angela in the previous games. Just able to skirt around the corner as well and avoid that initial damage as now, we lost. Going to be able to hold once more on this point. And Sen had to back off initially, but Rymazing is going to have Ruby Rage once more, so a lot of damage output coming.
Waiting for it too. You're about to have that Rage Royal Flush as you already mentioned here, but look at Santos. Apex Predator out. You have the Rage Royal Flush trying to help them out, and Rymazing at least still finds Kendrick. Santos with the It's Jeff comes in, but they've lost out on 2 originally, and that was even with the Rage Royal Flush allowing Sentinels to take more of that driver's seat. See, Lucian trying to find the 2 players here from Lost over to the left side, isolating them, but he's going to be able to get healed up with a very split positioning from Lost before they finally find Xantho.
It is crazy how much more comfortable Sen look now they have the only Cyclops, by the way. They don't have to deal with the insane amount of AoE damage that comes out from Cyclops when played correctly as well. And Rymazing also having a far more comfortable time being the solo on the map, as now Lost have lost 2. They're backing off once more, and Sen march towards this second point now. There's going to be one last chance for Lost to defend before they have to start to resort to portals.
Bringing everybody together is going to be Yusha to find Zatex at the very least. That's going to be another stagger pick as Lost are going down in numbers. Kind of going hand in hand with what you were saying before. Letting the devil out, but you get Shish Kebab. Looking like Crimzo is the exorcist himself. And now you have Korova with the Kumio Unleashed to bring everybody together after they are up in numbers and want to capitalize.
It is good stalling from Lost, so it will allow them to at least get that portal down and start to re-engage, not allow Sen to push too far. But now with Mask going down, that is a big delay between players. The portal is going to stop them for now. They're not diving through just yet. They're kind of waiting and stalling, hoping they can get Mask back up, who is going to switch over to Thing for some brawl.
Oh my god, Zatex took so much damage there, but then you have the Feast of the Abyss. It lands on the Dogman, but all for nothing, because the rest of Sentinels were able to play around the other side of that portal perfectly fine, and they were just waiting for Lost to go through the mouth of that portal. Another stall potential here, but it's nothing here. Sentinels are cleaning up Lost fight after fight.
So the answer was Dongmin on the Rogue. We finally got there for Sen, and they look so much better. I mean, Lost had allowed Rogue to get through, allowed Cyclops to get
Sentinels
through, allowed, some of the
team.
biggest heroes that you can possibly play to get through in the previous 2, but now Sen finally putting those pieces together, you see why those bans can be very important, and if Sen are able to go on and win this one, I wonder whether strategy will change in the ban phase for Lost.
This is huge here. Remember we were talking about before, Gaskin, it's how long it takes before you get that ban onto the Cyclops, especially on a map like this. Sentinels having these 3 ultimates. Rage Royal Flush is going to start, but it's a little too late to save Rymazing, who goes down at the hands of Zatex. Now the Elsa is the next one to go. Kendrick comes in too up the strap roll, but the dive down now from Yusha, trying to ice them, and Lucas just trying to force their way as a bouncer to harass this backline. The teleport does come out from the White Fox here, but it's the way that Lost are holding this defensive position inside the side room.
Well, Lost did so well. Sorry, Sen did so well to deny Lost there. Jitwood wasn't able to really convert after they got that opening pick. Now with Kendrick going down as well, Sentinels can start marching towards these stairs, and sometimes this choke can be quite difficult to break through, but Sen have made it look somewhat comfortable, and they've still got 1 minute 12 on the clock to try and push this all the way.
Good enough time here, but at least trying to clear up this space so that way you're not caught off that low ground here. They're Varchok's now coming in together. We only shoot a matchup for Korova, but it gets deleted. The It's Jeff does find two in the process, though. Santos is trying to get away. Ruby Rush now coming afterwards, and it's Hasta La Vista as Santos does manage to get them off the map.
I mean, that's your main aim. Just try and get away, survive, and hope you get a little bit of healing from your strategist.
Nah, that was a crazy-ass Jeff play, bro.
We'll eat away at that time for Sen as we get a pause between these two teams. As yeah, we lost. They were able to win that engagement, but Sen are close to this final point. Maybe one last push, potentially two, with a portal here, Vic.
And it's like less than a minute, I believe, here too. So just trying to take a pause, maybe a little tactical pause here, but it's a lot of momentum that Sentinels are rolling with. The highlight to this, though, Gaskin, is the changeup in the pick and ban phase. Also feel like, yeah, we lost just had taken so much time to finally regroup together. They were getting isolated, though, and one by one, as they were trying to engage, they were still down like 1 to 2 members in a lot of those fights.
They were. They just have the better composition now. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, they have the better lock and ban phase. They have the heroes that they need. And the switches they've made of who's playing those heroes has also been the main factor here for Sentinels. And it's a breath of fresh air because it was looking pretty dismal after the first two. Looking very worrying if you're a Sentinels fan. But even if they lose this game, right? Even if they go on to lose this game, I still think what we've seen just in this game alone and the fact they've been able to adapt to the lock and ban phase, it shows that they still have a good chance going through these playoffs in general.
I agree, right? It's literally the adaptation that we're seeing Sentinels play out here to see what's going to happen on the other side of this pause as well. Because the way that they've been playing right now, even making those adjustments, aside from the pick and ban phase, the way that they're playing, the isolation that we're seeing with the Angela 2 to contest to the skies, in a map like this, Gaskin, when you have that vertical advantage here, you get to not only find this displacement, but then you get to harass those individual players over onto the backline before resetting.
So a player disconnect, I believe, just means we can have a temporary pause. Always thankful for any pause mechanic in any esport, by the way, as once upon a time when I used to play and compete, we didn't have such things. Instead, you would have to get a full reset every single time. But the pause happens, the players are going to be reconnecting, and we'll get right back into this one. I will say, though, it is going to be, of course, a momentum shifter. There is a good chance to discuss as well for a lot of these players of how they want to approach the rest of this game here, Vicky. And even though it's been a good push so far for Sentinels, it could come down to speed here, right? If they can get all the way to the third, can Yeah We Lost do it faster, give themselves an advantage going into overtime? It would be nice to get an overtime, I think, today, because we haven't had one yet.
That is very true, right? And even going the distance beyond like a game number 3 would be nice here. Just making sure that Pome is also loaded back in with the rest of Sentinels, and I mean, with the way that they've been playing, all the pieces here are needed with these adjustments that we're already seeing from them. Just making sure that everybody is ready to go here before we unpause. But again, also highlighting what's going to be on the other side of that will be less than a minute on the clock for Sentinels to get to the third checkpoint.
Yeah, one last push and a portal play, so probably 2 here. But again, Yeah We Lost have had the time to discuss, but so have Sentinels, to say, how do we break this one? How do we actually make sure we push this one the full way? As we are back underway, LeMay's off the map, sadly. I remember there's probably a disconnect, so that's probably what happened. So Sen are now going to be able to just rebuild here. It's 25 seconds, Vicky, actually. It's a little bit less time than is ideal, but it is enough to have one walk-up before you portal.
If it's needed here, have a distribution, though, from Crimzo. Just going to be able to group everybody together before trying to recontest here on the point. A nice little back cap, by the way. Keep your eyes on him, because the rest of Yeah We Lost now had to deviate their attention onto Crimzo, who goes right back to the rest of his team and right basing and having the lead and finding Mask.
Mask going down, but we'll be straight back up shortly as the rest of Sen are just backing off a little bit at the moment because they are worried about the dive that's happening from Jitwood as he lets the devil out. But can you convert any of these KOs and give your team a chance? Also, the Galatrox came out at the same time, but Crimzo and Korova, they work together to take down Zatex and Luca. Jitwood does finally get one, but all the meanwhile, he's losing some, and we're seeing a 3v3 making it 2 versus 1. Somehow, Yeah We Lost have come out on top here as overtime ticks away, and Yeah We Lost will deny Sen. I don't know how they pulled that off. Sen got the openers, but Yeah We Lost held strong.
And then Xantho just doing his best Halo Princess impression, just waiting out, making sure nobody comes in from any cheeky shenanigans from Sentinels. But even crazier to highlight is the way that Jitwood continues on this domination. But the biggest pick there was the isolation onto Flamay, who got the Rager Royal Flush at the very end when he was already low.
It's a bad day to stream.
Even with Yeah We Lost those 2 members who were also